passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
When you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
For three, Booker fires in the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Paul. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually gonna make those.
Booker for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side Morant. And stolen by Paul. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Brooks against Bridges. Pass to Morant. Oh, Ayton with the block. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Crowder with a screen. No good with the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. This one for three. And Morant clears the board. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher. Going into the postseason than just the second round.
Here's Morant. He's got 7. The three from Bane. Crowder grabs a miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Ayton. Bridges, left side. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Bane. The drive by Morant. Shoots over Paul.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Crowder, a screen on Bane. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Ayton, the screen on Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Pocket 4. Bridges outside. Fade away. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, Bane. And Aiden pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Bridges against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that verve, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Really left him alone that time. Booker's got 6 points.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adams. Crowder with a steal. It's Booker on the wing, pounded by Morant. Bridges outside. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And he drops the first.
At the line for your Suns.
Bridges hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
From deep, Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Your Suns ahead.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Gotta be careful how you guard Aiden. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Ayton hits them both.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Suns leading. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. The leaner. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Booker's got 8.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Morant, the pass to Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Booker against Bane. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Ayton with a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Crowder. The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And the basket by Bain.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's a three from Paul. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Drains the triple. Crowder's got 6 points.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Man, the defender really went after him.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Crowder, a screen on Bain. Booker, the pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. The fader. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. He's got 11. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Payne against Morant to the paint. Here's Landale. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Crosses over. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Shaman, guarded by Bain. Here's Landale. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
50 seconds left in the half. Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Landale. Here's Shaman. Lee on the wing. Out to the wing. Payne, he's open.
Phoenix. Damian Lee. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Memphis leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's Landale. Back to Payne. Pass to Saric. To the left wing. 20 feet out. The shot by Payne, no good. 4 seconds left. Can't hit that one. And we're through the first half of play. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Suns. 29. The Grizzlies. 33.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Here's Shaman, guarded by Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Landale misses. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Brooks with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Jackson, no good with a layup. The Suns trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The shot's good. Payne's got his first basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Jackson outside. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it. Pass to Lee. Shara to screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Lee. Guarded by Bane. Lee misses. Outside Morant. There's the drive. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Adams has gotten his first points of the night.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now here's Bane. Tight defense on him. And he makes it on the layup. Bane's got 8 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Shaman. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix calls timeout. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Paul passes to Bridges. Bane against Booker. Pass to Aiden. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Aiden's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Booker can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Booker, pass to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Paul. Basket counts. Paul's got 6 points.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker against Bain. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Booker finds Bridges. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space for mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Booker, good.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Bain with it, now guarded by Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Morant. Going inside.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball. That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Here's Bridges, and here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Paul. Second chance shot. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adams with the ball. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. That gives him a double-double.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Paul with a steal. Bridges passes to Ayton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. For 3, Booker. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick and roll game, and let me tell you this.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Knocks it down from distance.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, there There's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Ball passes to Aiden. Stolen by Bane. Here's Morant on the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, misses the dunk. Ayton passes to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And it's Morant missing. The Suns running out of time. For 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Grizzlies.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
2 points.
Jaren
That one
Jackson
goes.
Jr.
And the
Assisted
Grizzlies
by
lead by 17.
Dylan Brooks.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Chris Paul.
And the foul on
Third
Chris
personal
Paul.
foul.
That's his third foul of the game. Morant against Bridges. Brooks left side. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
end of the game.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
I smack clowns with mad style.
break in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Ayton. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Booker looking around. Crowder. Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Bridges misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Wall. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul. To the left side wing. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Morris. Outside, George. Down low, kicks it out to Leonard, beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Bridges. Leonard dishes to George. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Now George, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Bridges against Leonard. It's stolen by Morris. On the wing, George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 7.
John Wall has incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Offensive rebound. Crowder inside. He's against Morris. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wall, no luck. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. For 3, Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Morris with a screen on Bridges. Back to Wall. Morris kicks to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And there's the drive. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
And the rejection by Zubac. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The shot. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Booker the pass to Crowder. They can't stop the run with that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Ball with the steal. Morris looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clippers leading by 6. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Drills it from outside.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Booker outside. Crowder a screen on George. They grab their own miss. Bridges left side. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Booker finds Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And it's George finishing it off.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Ayton against Zubac. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And it's all evened up. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Leonard. Booker with no one around. And another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Off target from outside. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Right side George. From deep 3-point range. Crowder pulls it in. The Suns leading. Inside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, this guy is so good in transition situations. DeAndre Ayton runs the floor like a deer.
Leonard kicks to George. Over Booker. Here's Leonard. Out to Morris. Leonard trying to break free. Morris with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Marcus Morris.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on
Here's Payne. Left side, Saric. Back to Payne. The pass to Lee. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Shamet the pass to Payne. Hands it from downtown. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And it's Leonard missing. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Landale. And they'll get another chance. Shamet the pass to Saric. Back to Shamet. Over in the corner, Lee passes to Shamet. From outside the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you.
Your Suns, 30. The Clippers, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from George.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
George passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Payne's shot is good. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Payne finds Saric. Suns moving the ball around. Shamet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Payne. That shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. The 3. And Lee pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Driving in, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard the pass to George. And here is Zubac. Back to George. And George with the stop.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Now, here's Shannon. Tight defense on him. Out to Sharp from past the arc. Morris with the rebound.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Clippers call time here.
Section of the arena gets free t-shirts. Give a big hand to your Suns Dancers Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns
Clippers leading by 4. Jackson from long range. And again, no good by the Clippers.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jackson looking it over. Morris outside. 1:49 left to play in the third.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Crowder is screen on George. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. He nails it. And we're tied up. Paul's got 5 now.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. On the wing, Booker. It's Crowder on the wing, covered by Morris. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Ball outside. Clock at 4. Bridges for 3. They get the rebound for the lead. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ayton. He's got 8.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
And stolen by Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Zubac, that's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Morris passes to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Crowder against Morris. The pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. A 2-point game. George against Booker. George dishes to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, takes a step back. Ayton a screen on George. Jackson against Paul. Ayton. Lock at 6. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. No good on the 3. Zubac's with it, now guarded by Crowder. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton. Inside, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Outside, George. Zubac's a screen on Booker. Here's George. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker outside. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
John Wall's checked in for Jackson. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Ball taking its time here. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Crowder a screen on Morris. Bridges for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
All against Paul. Paul passes to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Crowder comes up to help. Shot clock at 5. Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns lead by 3. It's Crowder on the wing. Kicks it out to Booker. It's to Paul. From downtown, Bridges with it. Leonard picks him up.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Zubac. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Morris, senior. Second personal foul. First team.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Wall finds Morris. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
No, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point push. What boys?
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it back. Zubac. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
No good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here.
I smack clowns with mad style.
That really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're running. Here's Jackson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Nick Batum, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Jackson, pass to Adams. Outside for Moran. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Moran. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brooks outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Left side Wall. Jackson against Morris. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
On the court, no denying Kawhi hitting the offensive glass with some force.
Adams finds Brooks. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks and Paul George. Playing close to home on a title contending team. It's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Moran. Jackson, pass to Moran. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Wall with it, guarded by Moran. Morris outside. Leonard for 3. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi confident in that shot there, just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
Moran, he's open. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Back to Adams. And then Moran with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Moran. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. Back to Moran. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
George's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the left side wing. And it's Moran again missing. The Clippers in the lead. Wall finds Zubac. Morris outside. Zubac inside. Jackson on him. Zubac's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Bane, the pass to Adams. And here's Moran outside. No luck on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And he hits it to tie the game. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
That one's good for two.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. He hits it. His fourth make in 10 tries.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now Leonard. He's got 5. The kick out to Wall. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Zubac. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Leonard passes to Zubac. Over Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
But whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, we've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Brooks, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Morant against Leonard. Brooks from outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15
He's off on the first.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Moran against Leonard. Jackson down low. Back to Moran. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. That one misses.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Good on the second one. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Here's Leonard. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard against Moran. Here's Zubac. Can't get it to fall. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The free throw drops for Bane. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Leonard passes to Jackson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Moran. Morris against Bane. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Adams with the ball. Driving inside. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, there's not much that Adams doesn't do on the floor that has force behind it, making the D hit him when he drives inside.
And he's good on the second. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Desmond Bane.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Morris can't hit. Memphis leading. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Adams. The Clippers grab the miss. George with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George.
George hits them both. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
The Grizzlies, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama, guarded by Morris. And the basket by Aldama.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Morris passes to George. Jones with some nice D. Green with the ball. Guarded now by George. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Xavier Tillman at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Jackson against Jones. Jackson, the pass to Batum. George outside. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field in this one. Batum in the post. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Here's Aldama. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
NBA, with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Here's George. That one falls. George has got 6 points.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Jackson outside. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Jones. On the wing. Green to the paint. It's stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Morris. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
John Wall, he's checked in for Jackson. Left side, Green from outside the arc. Oh, he got hacked. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Green. So for the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Batum. And Covington subbed in for Morris. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Covington, here we go. And the jam by Covington.
Well, teams want to get Covington off the three-point line and make him uncomfortable. But he shows you he can finish off the bounce.
Pass to Tillman. The shot misses. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Takes it inside. Covington. And it's all tied up. Covington's got his second basket.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Here's Jones. Green against Leonard. A step back shot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
George's shot is good.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Jones against Wall. Pass to Conchar. And another miss by Memphis.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Powell with a steal. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Bain. And the jam by Covington.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Morant, the pass to Brooks.
Blocking foul call. Iamsolid Zubac. His third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Oh, a magnificent rejection. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
First team foul. Out of bounds. Memphis ball.
Stolen by Kennard. grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The layup misses. Wall, the pass to Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And they get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. Kennard with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Powell outside. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. Inside. Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Pass to Adams. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Covington. Back to Wall. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Zubac's shot is off. The Grizzlies have got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Here's Morant, and he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Zubac. For 3, Covington. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Adams. Now Morant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Morant no good on that one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
This one for 3. Zubac's inside. Adams covering. They grab their own miss. Here's Covington. Tries again. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Ball against Morant. Got a piece of it. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The Clippers grab the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Puts up a 3. Zubac finds Covington. Kennard outside. They get the rebound. Looking to end the drought. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions. He'll hit 3-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
From deep, Morant. And they recover it. It's stolen by Wall. George outside. The shot off that time. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team.
Yeah, me too.
Here we go.
Thanks, David. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Adams. Back to Morant. Adams outside. Here he goes. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Crowder. Over Jackson. Goes back up. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson against Bridges. From deep, Brooks. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the wide open shot from Paul drains the three-pointer.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Ayton. They get it back. Payne finds Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Goes up again.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Crowder is screen on Brooks. To the paint. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Booker up top. Brooks covering. Booker no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Second team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Paul for 3. There's the pass to Bridges. Booker with no one around, and the 3-ball is good. Booker's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant with it. Bridges covering. And stolen by Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies trail by 6. On the wing, Booker. 5 points in the game. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Jackson a screen on Bridges. And it's Morant missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Ayton, the pass to Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Paul. Grizzlies making the shot. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Crowder a screen on Brooks. Here's Bridges. That shot off. Adams, some nice D. Paul against Morant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Booker outside. He kicks it to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And here's Morant following the 3 from Chris Paul. Morant passes to Bain. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 6. Steps back. Pulls up on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. He takes it in. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Bain kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. Adams, the pass to Morant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 9 points.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare? Winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country.
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country. You said it. It's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Bane, no good. Suns leading by 9. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And the Suns miss again.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And Adams kicks to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. And again, Memphis, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul, stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. To the left wing. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Morant passes to Jackson. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morant against Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Šorić. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Shamet kicks to Payne. No good from outside. Now Morant. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the drive.
The Grizzlies, 19. The Suns, 27.
Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with it, working on Payne. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Shamet on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Brooks outside. Hangs. Landale grabs the miss. Suns leading by 14. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Šorić goes up and lays it nice and easy. Šorić has got his first basket of the night.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Terrific play call to give them a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Konchar. And again, Memphis no good. Now, here's Shamet. D right on him. Lee finds Sharge. Green against Lee. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Phoenix.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Jones. Outside for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tillman. That misses off the backboard. Here's the Suns with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Left side, Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Payne passes to Shamet. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
It's good. Jones has got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kicks it to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. Screen by Sharge to the middle. And slam dunk by Sharge.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Jones looking for an opening to the wing right side. Here's Konchar. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns leading by 11.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Here we go, one-on-one. 3-pointer. Phoenix no good that time either. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Paul. Bridges finds Booker. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. 14 points for him.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Pass to Jones. A floater. Crowder with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Green puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 17 now.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And so it's Phoenix feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. Back to Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Making use of these corner spots. Payne is especially dangerous from this area.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Dishes it to Booker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jared Jackson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both free throws good from Booker.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Morant reaches to Brooks. Kick out to Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Payton a screen on Payne. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Hey, Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with it. Now defended by Adams. Crowder inside. Jackson on him. Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Brooks. Crowder with the steal. All against Morant. Fires from the corner. Ayton a screen on Morant. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Three-pointer, Crowder. They get the rebound. Pass to Booker. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 25 points in the game. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Morant missing. Suns leading by 20. Booker outside. Fades away. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Morant with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Morant for 3. Adams out to Morant. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
He gets it in there.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
It's
love it, love it.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Kicks it out to Paul. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So the wing on the left. Ayton a screen on Bane. For three, Booker, and the three ball is good. Booker's got 37.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve.
I smack clowns with mad style.
On the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
He's perfect from the line this time. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. George passes to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Paul for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Batum outside. Wall against Paul. Down low. Zubac's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ayton with a screen. Booker for three. He's off on that one. Here are the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Shot by Leonard, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate. The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Leonard passes to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got his second basket on the night.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Stolen by Ayton. Paul for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George left side. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubac. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Booker, 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Paul. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Morris. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix is shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Leonard. And here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Wall finds Zubac. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Wall, good for 3. Wall's got 5 now.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Outside Booker to the inside. Zubac with the steal. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard with the ball. Morris passes to George. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Booker against Leonard. Hayden's got space. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Fades and shoots. Hits a three-pointer. Booker's got 9. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Outside Wall. Morris outside. Hall with the double. There's the 3. Wall no good. The Suns trailing. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. Leonard against Booker. Crowder a screen on Leonard. Booker the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Goes up, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
And here are the Clippers now. Out to the right wing. Kicks it to George. There's the drive. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Booker. Morris with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Bridges. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Great D that time from Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A nice shot by Zubac.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Crowder a screen on Leonard. Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 15. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Morris passes to Zubac. And stolen by Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. Booker finds Ayton. Fader on the way. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Zubac with a screen on Booker. George, no good. And here are the Suns. They're on a 15-5 run. And an intentional foul right there for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Morris. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Lee. Jack's up at 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Boom! He jams it straight down. George for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Campaign. Dario Saric is out there with Damian Lee. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Sends it home from three-point land. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
George over to help. Here's Shamet. George defending. Lots of room. Shamet, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
George passes to Covington. Leonard with the ball. It's hauled in by Saric. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Lee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Brown against Saric. Brown inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Lee. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to George. Pass to Leonard. Here's Zubac. George with it. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Zubac.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Payne, pass to Saric. The 3 is up. It's Shamet on the wing. The 3 is up. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to George. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, such a skilled score. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Batum. Coffey, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Clippers trail. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Powell, he's checked in for George. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Powell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Up top, Booker. Powell covers. Down low. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. And 1:01 left to play in the third. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So Brown will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton and grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. Brown with the steal. Leonard outside. Batum outside. Back to Leonard. Brown inside. Is covered by Ayton. Brown can't hit. The Suns leading. Crowder, a screen on Leonard. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Bridges against George. 6 to shoot. Outside for Booker. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Brown in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Leonard finds Brown. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keep things simple.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Ayton, a screen on Leonard, to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick and roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Brown. Crowder with a steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Bridges misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Wall with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Covington with the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
Both shots good from the stripe. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Crowder, a screen on Leonard. Booker for 3. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Wall finds Covington. Here's Brown. Back to Covington. Inside to tie it up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Clippers.
Good on the second one. Here's Booker. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Surprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the inside, Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's Brown. He takes it in. Covington with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Brown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. The 3. Counted from distance. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Crowder, a screen on Leonard. Here's Booker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence. He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
It's George on the wing. To the paint. Pass to Brown. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. And here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Outside Paul. Leaner from distance. It's rebounded by George.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Outside, Brown. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. He shoots again. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake.
Second personal foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Booker for three. Here's a three from Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. Gets the three to fall. And the Suns lead by 9.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So the Suns win it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Now the pass to Leonard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
It's Morant with the drive. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The tray. He can't get it to go. Morant with the steal. Driving inside. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now here's Brooks. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals teams in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Wall against Adams. Wall, that's good.
Well, you carve out position, you get a high percentage look. John Wall has got size from the lead guard. Look out.
And a wide open look for Bane. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Found down low. Adams defending. No one near Wall as he lets it go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wall's got 5.
Boy, nice play. Keep the defense guessing. John Wall getting to the catch-and-shoot game.
Jackson finds Morant. Jackson a screen on Leonard. Morant drives in. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down low. A second chance effort. Here's Brown. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. You don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. The Grizzlies trail by 3. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. Back to Brown. Over Morant. He doesn't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Batum, good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Batum against Jackson. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Ivica Zuma, Marcus Morris Sr.
George looking around. Over Bain. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the...
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now Morant, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. And Adams hits it to go down on the assist by Morant. Adams has got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis. Jackson kicks to George. Launches it. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Morant against Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Grant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Clippers trail by 4. Right side Jackson kicks it out to Leonard. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nobody near George. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Payne for 3. That shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Guarded now by Morris. It's
Wow.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Outside for Jackson. Leonard on the wing, fires for three, and here's Morris for three. And the Clippers miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Morant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Clippers trail by 8. Jackson down low, guarded by Bain. Morris. George passes to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Grizzlies with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going.
Oh, gentlemen. Ooh, my goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Here's Zubats. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Brooks on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. Zubats in the post. Adams on him. No good from Zubats.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Brooks with no one around. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
A 3 from Leonard, and George kicks to Leonard. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. They recover it. Here's Zubats. Tries yet again, and the layup is good.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint, stolen by George. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Bain. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grit. Thanks so much, David, and whoop.
23, the Grizzlies, 38.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 22 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Now here's Morant. He's got 22 from deep. Brooks. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And they get it back. Here's Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Morant with the drive. Good on the bucket.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries.
76% from the line a season ago.
Now, here is George. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Bain. Jackson kicks to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 20. Tipped away. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 20. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Right to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Bain passes to Morant. Adams with the screen on Jackson. And he makes that one. Morant's got 30 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Adams with it, picked up by Brown. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Jackson kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bain. Kick out to Adams. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now, here's Brown. Shoots over Adams. Misses off the left iron. Memphis leading by 22. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And it's George missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. Now here's Morant for 3. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Jackson. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's 2-on-1. Back to Adams. Covington with the steal. Here's George, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morant against Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's stolen by Brown. Leonard against Morant. Leonard looking around. got a piece of it, and so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
John Morant.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Moses Brown is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Finished off the break.
I love to see a guard who's willing to fight through contact and finish. Reggie Jackson does just that.
And they double up Morant. Deflects the pass. Brooks from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Here's Morant into the lane, and Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And here's Covington from the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 19. Jackson down low.
That's some big-time tenacity by Reggie Jackson on the drive. I mean, even with the foul, it doesn't stop him from getting a shot off.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for George. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Shakes him. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Driving the lane, and then Morant slams it in.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Brown, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for LA, Moses.
And he ends up missing both free throws. It's stolen by Brown. And the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And it's Memphis on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Powell with the drive.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morant passes to Concho. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And finished off by Morant.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Kept alive. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Morant with it, guarded now by Jackson. For three. And Morant is good for three. Morant's got 53.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The half-court bomb falls off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
I smack clowns with mad style.